Race for the White House is getting even more crowded with a big announcement expected later today. NBC's Bree Jackson is in Washington, D.C. And Bree, we are seeing more and more of former President Trump's former allies jumping into the race.
That's right. Good morning, Maureen. Well, former Vice President Mike Pence filed paperwork with the Federal Elections Commission on Monday, and Pence is entering the presidential race as one of the investigations into his former boss hits a pivotal moment.
Well, hello, Iowa!
The paperwork is in. Former Vice President Mike Pence plans to officially declare his candidacy Wednesday. Former New Jersey Governor Christie is expected to announce this evening, adding more names to the list of candidates vying for the 2024 Republican nomination.
I don't know why people are doing it.
Former President Trump, the current frontrunner, faces political and legal challenges. His attorneys meeting Monday with the special counsel as the investigation into Trump's handling of classified documents could hit a pivotal moment when a federal grand jury reconvenes in Florida to hear evidence this week.
It tells me that this case is expanding.
This grand jury could be back in session to hear more evidence, or it could be back in session to seek indictments.
Trump insists he did not break any laws. Writing on Truth Social, how can DOJ possibly charge me, who did nothing wrong, when no other presidents were charged? A message he's repeated on the campaign trail.
All I know is this. Everything I did was right.
We saw when the president is charged and faces a loss of liberty that in some ways it empowers the Trump candidacy.
Trump claims the investigation is politically motivated as a growing field of political opponents set their sights on the White House. And New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu, a vocal critic of former President Trump, says he's not running for the presidential for president in 2024. Instead, Sununu says he's pledging to do whatever he can to stop Trump from claiming the Republican nomination. Maureen?
And Bree, a little wrinkle here. There's now a third-party candidate. Is that correct?
Yeah, so this came somewhat out of left field. Philosophy professor as well as activist Cornell West has announced that he's running as a candidate for the People's Party. West says that his campaign will focus on ending poverty and mass incarceration. He says he's running to reintroduce America to its best self. So another person that's throwing their hat into the ring for the 2024 presidential race.
All right, we'll have to see how that all plays out in polls. Bree Jackson, live for us in D.C. Thank you so much.